Build a Neerdiv on a budget. Yo, this commander is fun. Guys, we got a mono blue commander right here that I built on a $50 or less budget. And Neerdiv is a sweet commander that was from the Foundation's Jumpstart boosters. Now she's a 3-drop in mono blue that says whenever she becomes tapped, target player mills cards equal to her power, which is really cool because we can use that on anybody, including ourselves. And our second ability says whenever we cast or use any sort of ability from our graveyard, we put a 1/1 counter on our commander and then draw a card, which is great. So obviously a lot of people probably put a bunch of intruder alarm combos in this deck. And while that is a great idea, I wanted to keep it in a specific budget with a specific set of cards. So I didn't put that in here, but I did put a combo in here that is definitely a little bit more to put together, and it's definitely for bracket 2. With that said, let's get to the cards. I put a bunch of cards in here that have Flashback, Disturb, Unearth. I think I put an Embalm card in there, or Eternalize. But I put a bunch of cards that allow us to basically play from our graveyard. We don't mind milling ourselves. That's the game plan. We could basically mill ourselves. And of course, we have ways to get stuff out of our graveyard just in case. Emery, Lurker, and the Lock come in handy whenever we need to have our artifacts in there. And then I have a really good card in here that was actually, one of my commenters actually suggested this card for one of my other decks, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know, this card would actually fit really well in here. That card would be Encroaching Mycosynth. Great card. This card is less than $1, and guys, you can absolutely do some fun stuff with it. And this is a really good card for this deck because we also have it with our combo. Yeah, so let's get to the combo real quick. So we're gonna have Encroaching Mycosynth, we're gonna have Training Grounds, we have Umbra Mantle, and then we're gonna have Grand Architect. Ideally with this, we're gonna equip our commander with Umbra Mantle, and the Mycosynth is going to allow it to make it so that our commander is also an artifact. And then with Grand Architect, we can basically tap our blue creature, which is our commander, and then we can pay the mana that we get from Grand Architect to untap our commander. And with Training Grounds in play, Umbra Mantle gives our creature that ability. It's not Umbra Mantle's ability, it's the creature's ability. Technically, Training Grounds will reduce the cost of the activated ability. We'll actually float 1 colorless mana that we can use on artifacts and artifact abilities, and then we can just constantly untap and tap, untap and tap until we eventually mill everybody out. So ideally with this combo, we're gonna mill the whole damn table. Now, what if we mill ourselves? Well, that can definitely happen, and we have something called Lab Man, baby. That's right. That's a good backup win con just in case if, you know, we mill ourselves and we had no cards in our deck or whatever, you know, we have Lab Man in play. We do have to play him though, so make sure we get him in play. And, you know, just in case he goes in the graveyard, you can use the Mycosynth and Emery, Lurker, the Lock to pull him out of the graveyard. So we actually have ways to play stuff from our graveyard. We can't forget reduction. We have quite a bit of reduction for our graveyard abilities and casting stuff from our graveyard, so that's going to come in handy. And mind you, every time we cast something from our graveyard, our commander gets bigger and we draw a card from it. We put Gale in here, baby, yeah, because he also allows us to cast something from our graveyard. Oh, and Unctus is in here. He also could be really well, and he could also be used with the combo as well. Lear is in here. Great card for any sort of flashback shenanigans and stuff. Our stuff can't get countered too. And then we got a few just removal spells just for shits and giggles in case somebody tries to fuck with us. We got 3 enchantments that will get triggers off when we cast stuff from our graveyard. So these also are going to sit really well in the deck because we're going to be doing a lot of graveyard stuff, obviously. Oh, we put a few zombies in here because why the hell not? These zombies are kind of sick. That deck is less than $50. So if you're interested in that deck, you know, you can build it, you can upgrade it, do whatever you want with it. And I really like the commander. I think I might actually just be putting this one together very shortly because I actually pulled her and I was like, shit, we gotta build this. If you guys are interested, follow me for more. I got plenty more coming. And on top of that, my link to my mock field will be in the comments below, so you can go there, follow me directly. If you're interested in more of my decks that I post budget decks and I keep them at bracket 2, baby, so you know how we do it. With that said, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for the next video. Have a good night, have a good rest of your week. Weezy out, baby.